Welcome. We are your hosts, Chris and Tammy.
In this podcast, we dive into the mindset for networking strategies and skills you'll need to build a solid foundation to build a global business.
We've built a multi-million-dollar business and have mentored thousands of people around the globe in the last 25 years. Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Chris and Tammy here. And in fact, the topic today is don't miss out on opportunities for personal growth. And this is something that Tammy and I have really focused on whenever we see an opportunity to learn, to evolve, so we can add on to our experiences and knowledge when it comes to our personal growth. We always participate. And you remember when we went to John C. Maxwell that weekend? Yeah. I remember I read this book that he wrote called The 5 Levels of Leadership. And in our network marketing company, as a matter of fact, we based one of the model of our training called Destined to Diamond, as a matter of fact, on this model because it's absolutely dead on. So to have the opportunity to meet with John C. Maxwell, it was absolutely wonderful. When you meet with a public figure like that for a whole weekend, one-on-one, it's a wonderful opportunity. This is what I mean is we always jump in on opportunities to grow. What are your thoughts on the subject?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, it was a full year of mentorship, and that happened to be a weekend that opened up the opportunity for people to invest in themselves and get some leadership mentorship throughout the year. So it was fantastic. We learned a ton of stuff, and at the end of the day, whatever you want to be, do, and have in life, there always requires a growth period to learn the skills and the activities that you need to do to grow in that profession. In our profession, it happens to be the network marketing realm. So leadership is a part of that. Mentorship is part of that. Mentoring people to evolve and grow and earn and build teams. So we've been doing this for a long time. But yeah, Chris and I never miss out on opportunities to get to the next level in our personal growth. And also when we grow, guess what? Everybody else wins because they learn from what we've taught and what we've learned from our mentors. So Chris and I truly believe in constantly evolving. You know, when the digital space really came into serious momentum was through the last few years. Mm-hmm. And so we could have been like a lot of people and just sit back and haven't figured it out yet and getting frustrated or whatever. But we decided to invest and to learn the platforms, take courses, learn how to use the platforms. What is each platform meant
and
for?
I think what's really important is not to be afraid to invest into yourselves. See, people are going to spend an entire year, they're going to save for years to go for an amazing vacation in some maybe exotic place or whatever it is, but they won't spend 2 minutes investing into themselves when it comes to personal growth. And the one thing you have to keep in mind when it comes to personal growth, it will reflect in your income. It will reflect on your relationship with others. It will reflect on why people will choose to follow you or not. Mm-hmm. You know, personal growth is really important. In fact, when you look at, as Tammy mentioned, we're in network marketing. That's what we've been doing for the past 28 years. Yeah. That's how we make a living. And we've done very well doing this as a living. And the fact is, your paycheck will be a strong reflection on the level of leadership that you're in. Because if let's say you're at a certain level of leadership, and people that are coming into your business on this level of leadership, you understand they most likely will not ignite or stick around if you're not in a position to measure up with the level of leadership that they have right now. So it's important that you constantly evolve, and that's why personal growth is so important as you keep moving forward. See, a lot of people build a business and they reach a certain level of income, and then the income disappears. And you're going to blame it on the economy. They're going to blame it on price product. They're going to blame it on everything else except on themselves. And this is why we're doing this session here today, where never miss an opportunity to evolve, to learn, to invest into your personal growth. Because that is your biggest asset. And if you want to earn a solid income for the long term, you need to also evolve. And as your income grows, the more people come into your business, the more people will start listening, paying attention. And as you evolve, they will learn from you. If they don't learn from you, then they'll go elsewhere to learn from someone else. Mm-hmm. Right?
That is so true. Yeah. And get out there and get some experiences too. You know, that's one, I have to say that a lot of our experiences, obviously we're taking courses, we have our own personal mentors, but a lot of the experiences is just getting out there and getting uncomfortable to learn things and get to know people. I mean, the best way to really understand people is to get in an environment when you're learning from people. If you're a person who wants to build an international business, which we've been doing for so many years, mm-hmm. you got to get into the culture. You got to understand the culture, the people, you know, and the emotion, understanding the emotion of people, mm-hmm. and what makes people trigger. I mean, all of this you learn from growth seminars and stuff like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. So Tammy and I just finished right now a training on the 4 fundamentals of building a strong foundation and building a solid organization. And it's extracted from 12 principles that we wrote several years ago. And these are some of the first things we started teaching as we started expanding, right? So we're evolving and adjusting to the new times. And that's what I'm saying is it's very important that you always keep an open mind in personal growth. So in closing here, folks, is never lose an opportunity to learn and to evolve. Yeah. Never miss out on that. If you see something that resonates well for you, invest into it. Spend a bit of time, and especially take the time to go through the process, the exercise, and trust the process and be patient. Right? Sometimes we want it yesterday. Be patient. Right? We need it right now. But obviously it may take a few weeks, a few months, depending on what it is you're learning and what it is that you're embarking into. Take care, and thank you for all of you that's been participating so far, and we really appreciate your time, and bye for now.